And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live. We're on the road today. We are not at Chick-fil-A today. We'll be there tomorrow. We are here today at Lingerfield Drug Center, downtown Elizabeth, home of Dr. Eric Carter and Marcia and Cecil and Hunter and the kids who do a wonderful job. We'll be talking to Dr. Carter coming up here in a little while. So we are here. We were gone for a couple of days, back in the saddle, ready to go. We have a scrimmage tonight. T.A. Duggar will scrimmage Central tonight at 6 o'clock at Citizens Bank Stadium. You see the countdown. We're 25 days away from football. So this Friday night we'll be down to 3 weeks till kickoff. It's here, folks. Today is show number 2328. Couple of birthdays today. The creator of the Garfield comic strip, Jim Davis, is having a birthday. He's 80, which is really, here's an interesting, I think, trivia tidbit. Garfield's a cat. Well, his wife was allergic to cats. So the guy creates a comic strip, and a very successful one at that, with an animal that his wife was allergic to, which makes no difference. I just thought it was interesting that she was allergic to cats, and Garfield is, the rest of the story. He's 80 today. Sally Struthers from All in the Family. She played Gloria. She's having a birthday. She is 78. What month's your birthday, by the way? She's a February girl. She'll be Miss Betsy. She's going to join us coming up here in just a second from Northeast Community Credit Union. Dr. Carter's here. We got a lot of sports to talk about. The Baseball Hall of Fame went in yesterday. The inductees, we'll talk about that. Some baseball trades already. The Braves making a move. We'll go through the standings of some college football. Virginia Tech is in a squabble with North Carolina Central over recruiting players. In fact, allegedly, they came down on the sideline during a game and openly recruited the player to leave North Carolina Central and go to Virginia Tech. So we got that story. So lots going on. Join us as we crank it up. Let's see who's going to do the national anthem. We have, of course, have been off, so it doesn't really matter. How about Faith Hill? That's a pretty good one to crank it up. Her husband's going to be in concert this Saturday at the ballpark. We got a story on that, too, the Speedway Classic, the Reds and the Braves at Bristol Motor Speedway. So here we go. Faith Hill and Betsy joins us, getting ready for a big back-to-school bash tomorrow night. And she'll tell us all about that. But first, here's Faith Hill on show number 2328 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
And back with the Tom Doe Sports Show first guest. She's here, ready to go. Hello, Miss Betsy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is your what, second or third time we've done this?
Yeah, third.
Yeah, the ice has been broken. It's not a big deal, and she realized that. I saw her at the credit union shortly thereafter the first time. She said, "Well, wasn't that hard?" I said, "No, it's not
No.
hard. Just talk about what's going on at the credit union."
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on.
Yeah.
We've got at the Jason Witten Way, our main office, we've got the new drive-through open, so you can come by and check it out. And
What is different from the old drive-through? How's the new one? Because I know it took a while to build it, and it's new and improved. And
it is.
what's different about it?
Well, we have more lanes. We have 3 lanes now.
Good.
We have we don't have a window anymore, so it's all digital, but you're still talking to the same people you would normally. Just like, everybody loves Rachel. Rachel's still inside and she's there.
Everybody loves Rachel.
Everybody knows Rachel. She's
All right.
our drive-through lady.
Awesome.
She's,
So you actually talk to a screen now, but you're still talking to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So that's good. So the drive-through's open 3 lanes. So
Mhm.
what is the update on the one going up where the flood was up on 19E? What's the latest there?
19E, well, the walls are going up this week, so it should start looking like an actual building now. But you can still go to the trailer out back and they can help you there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Coming up, take a look at the Major League Baseball. Will be our first segment coming up here in just a second. Hello to Big Daddy Dale. Thanks for watching. So we're here live at Lingerfield Drug Center in downtown Elizabeth. Tomorrow we'll be back at Chick-fil-A with Milligan University, and so we got a full plate this week. So vacation time is over. We're back in the grind. Have you had yours? You did your vacation?
A little one, yeah.
Little one?
Yeah.
So we're back in the grind now. Football starts in 3 weeks, and there's a scrimmage tonight. T.A. Duggar and Central will be doing it at the stadium at 6 o'clock tonight. So it's here. We're getting ready to get cranked up. We're getting cranked up tomorrow night for the Back to School Bash. Tell us about that. This is school.
Yeah, it'll be at the high school, at Elizabethton High School, from 6 to 8. We'll be there giving out some swag, and there's all kinds of stuff. The free food, giveaways, games. So bring the kids down.
It's open to anybody and everybody, too. So just FYI, anybody can come. And again, it'll be free pizza, free, I think they give away water and pizza in the cafeteria. And you go line down the hall and go into the gym. There's all kinds of folks in there, including Northeast Community Credit Union. Backpacks, crayons, rulers, you name it. What kids need to do to get ready for back to school. I've got the list here, as a matter of fact. I know you're wanting to know this, but here we go. Back to school. August the 4th will be the earliest. Johnson County, Johnson City, Washington County. Actually, I'm wrong. August 1st is Friday. Gosh, it's hard to believe. Somebody go, Davis got out. Friday, Greene County, Greenville City go back in this coming Friday. Then everybody, a lot of them start back up on the 4th, which would be, that'd be Monday. There's a ton of them starting on Monday, including Johnson County, Johnson City, Washington County, Rogersville City, Sullivan County, Kingsport City, Bristol, Tennessee City, all go back in on the 4th. And then, as we said, you have Carter County going in on the 7th next Thursday, as does Elizabethton City. So it's open to anybody and everybody. Bottom line is come one, come all. And we'll pass out things when we run out. It averages usually between 2,000 and 3,000 people come through here. It's unbelievable. And through there. It's unbelievable. So the credit union will be there, ready to go. So the website. When you go to the website, bemycu.org, what will we find? What do you?
Any and everything you need at the credit union. If you can't find it there, then you can call us or come in and we can help you with whatever you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about the school for the teachers. $300 a month. You guys give out money for the teachers. Tell us how we do that.
We
It's
do.
pretty easy, isn't it?
You just put in an application and they call and give you a check. You
Yep.
come down and take a big picture with the big giant check and you get your money for your school.
Yeah. bemycu.org. If you're a teacher in Sullivan County, Washington County, Carter County, Unicoi County, who am I leaving out? Unicoi, Washington, Sullivan, Carter, Johnson counties. Any of those counties, you get yourself, you're eligible. You're a kindergarten teacher, middle school teacher, doesn't matter. Technical school teacher. If you're a teacher, and so you qualify. All you got to do is go to the website, bemycu.org, right?
That's it.
And get your name in the hat. It'll take milliseconds to do it, and it's in there. And so year round, every month, they give away $300 per month to a teacher in one of those 5 schools, 5 counties. So it's in all the city schools too. Anybody that's in those counties, city schools or county schools are eligible. So there you go. So tomorrow night is from 6 to 8. Is that right?
6 to 8.
Yeah, the back to school bash. Elizabethton City Schools, it's really open to everybody and anybody. So if you want to come, be there. Why would you not? You get backpacks, there's free food, there's giveaways, there's games. There's all kinds of nonprofits there to provide information for their organization for you. So it's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah.
So good stuff. Plus you get pizza and you get water. So that ain't bad either. You get free pizza, you get slices of pizza. Can't beat that. So I know you get back to the office. I appreciate what you want to leave us with. Anything you want to leave us with today?
Yeah. Come down and see us.
Come down and see us. To be a new member costs you how much? Start up a membership.
$5 for a savings, $10 for checking, so no more than $15.
There you go. You want to start a savings account, Christmas club account?
Yep.
By the way, let's see if we can. You want to take a guess how many days for Christmas Eve?
Oh Lord.
People hate.
Too soon.
I did this over on Oakland Avenue the other day. I thought they were going to stomp me. So we don't want to know. Chelsea said we don't want to know. Yeah, you got to know. You got to be
Yeah.
ready.
I love Christmas.
Yeah,
so.
I do too. You want to take a guess how many days? Get 3 guesses. How many days till Christmas Eve?
80.
Higher,
160.
lower,
115.
higher. The magic number is
149.
149 till Christmas Eve. There you go. So you can start a Christmas club account right now.
Yeah.
It's just that
You
easy.
can start at any time.
Yeah. And put in, and I do it, put in what you want, when you want. 20 here, 30 here, 50 here, whatever. And then you'll be surprised
Yeah, it really helps.
how fast it adds up. It's like, I didn't know I had that much in there. So
Yep.
there you go. I know you're busy. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah,
Great job.
absolutely.
Good folks at Northeast Community Credit Union. Speaking of, let's let the Queen come on and talk about Christmas Club. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball Hall of Fame yesterday. Who went in? We'll tell you why and who next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bmycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024
Yes.
from Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live again here at Lingerfield Drug Center in downtown Elizabeth. And Dr. Carter's going to join us coming up here in just a few minutes. All right, so the Baseball Hall of Fame last night and yesterday in Cooperstown, the inductees went in. Ichiro Suzuki went in, 5-person Hall of Fame, the largest since 7 went in 2022. Lefty starter CC Sabathia, outfielder Chirio Suzuki, lefty reliever Billy Wagner out of Southwest Virginia, as a matter of fact, voted in the Hall of Fame with the baseball writers. Now the Cooperstown, the Hall of Fame Classic Baseball Era Committee, it's a mouthful, but they recognized and put in the late Dick Allen and Dave Parker, who died earlier this summer. And that very tragic. Like, I'm sure, it was an unforeseen death, unexpected, I should say. And so, it would have been nice. His son went in for him, Dave Parker Jr., and spoke. Suzuki played part of 19 seasons in the Big Show, retired with 3,089 hits, led the league in hits 7 times. How about that? Led the league in hits 7 times in his career, Suzuki, including a single-season record of 262 hits back in 2004. 10-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner. Retired batting .311, received MVP votes in 9 seasons, 1 vote short of unanimous Hall of Fame selection. First ballot inductee, Suzuki. Sabathia played 19 big league seasons with Cleveland, the Brewers, and the Yankees. Retired, his record 251 wins, 161 defeats, 3,093 strikeouts, third most all time among left-handers. Sabathia won a Cy Young Award with Cleveland and a World Series championship with the Yankees. The American League Championship Series MVP in 2009. First ballot Hall of Famer, Billy Wagner, which was interesting, was a right-hander when he was a kid, but he broke his arm. Had learned to throw left-handed after breaking his arm as a kid. Is that not a great story? He was a righty, broke his arm, had learned how to pitch lefty, and he did, got him in the Hall of Fame. 8th all-time with 422 saves. His 11.9, call it 12 strikeouts per every 9 innings, the best in baseball history among pitchers with 900 innings of work. How about that for a stat? His 12 strikeouts per every 9 innings is the best in baseball history among pitchers with 900 innings. 7-time All-Star, received Cy Young votes in 2 seasons. Billy Wagner goes in. Then you have, as we said, Dick Allen, Dave Parker. Allen died in 2020, played 15 years in Major League Baseball with the Phillies, the Cardinals, the Dodgers, the White Sox, and the A's. 1964 National League Rookie of the Year, 1972 American League MVP. Batting average of .292 lifetime and 351 home runs. And then, of course, the Cobra, Dave Parker. He died on June 28th of this year at the age of 74. The Cobra, 19-year big leaguer with the Pirates, the Reds, the A's, the Brewers, the Angels, and the Blue Jays. The 78 National League MVP, won World Series titles with the Pirates and the A's. 339 home runs in his career. Dave Parker II read his inductions yesterday as he passed away June 28th at the age of 74. So there's your Hall of Fame yesterday. Suzuki, Sabathia, Wagner, Allen, and Parker go in the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. We're here live again at We are live here again at Lingerfield Drug Center. Dr. Carter's going to join us coming up. As you may or may not know, his brother is Evan Carter. And Evan Carter and the Texas Rangers are playing some really good baseball. Really good baseball. So we'll talk about that. Got some deals going on. Trade deadlines coming up into this week. Got some deals brewing. And so we got the very latest from President Trump getting involved in college sports. Got that coming up to talk about. The Royals re-signed a guy that was going to be a big player on the free agent market, the trade deadline market, I should say. He's not anymore. They've signed him, and they've locked him down. So take a look at NASCAR. Bubba Wallace wins yesterday, and so had a chance to use it as a platform yesterday, and so we'll talk a little bit about that, not much. So anyway, the Speedway Classic getting ready to come up this weekend on Saturday at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's going to be a big deal. We'll talk about that coming up a little bit later in the show as well. Quick break. We'll be right back. He joins us coming up next, talking about the Phil Pack, whatever else he got on his mind. Dr. Carter, then we'll take a look at the Speedway Classic. Looks like we're going to set a record for Major League Baseball in attendance coming up this Saturday at the ballpark. So it's going to be big. When we say ballpark, it's the converted ballpark at Bristol Motor Speedway. Dr. Carter joins us next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Sports and Tom Taylor Sports Show. Pill packs. Tell me about pill packs.
Yeah, so these are good for people take 3 or 4 medicines, just kind of get confused by what they got or may forget to take doses or things like that. Other people that likes them is people caring for parents or grandparents. Makes it real easy rather than having to keep up with 10 or 12 bottles and remembering once a day, twice a day. You just come pick up these packs once a month and takes care of everything.
Show this one right here. There it is. Pill packs.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're color coded, so blue stands for nighttime, right?
Yep, that does.
So you'll do this for anybody.
Yeah, sure can. We can do anything just from once a day packs, all your medicines of the morning. Can do them 2 or 3 times a day, up to 4 times a day. For people, it takes 4 times a day medicines. But they're real easy to punch out, so you can just punch them out. That's your dose for the day or the time. And on the front of it's got a information page. It's got pictures of each medicine, tells what it is, and which doctor you got. So that's something when you go to doctors or a hospital or something like that, you don't have to try and remember what all you take or wait till they can get a hold of your pharmacy. You can just rip that page off and it's got all your medicines on there. So it keeps it real simple.
And if you're traveling and you don't want to take that whole thing, you just tear out the 3 or 4 days you're traveling, or the week at the beach or whatever, and they stay intact, and so you don't take the whole 30-day supply, just take as you need, and they tear off.
Yeah, sure can. And something else kind of similar to that, what we've heard from a few people, taking a lunchtime medicine, especially if you're still working stuff, because you don't want to carry 3 or 4 pill bottles to work, or if you put them in a Ziploc bag or something, they'll get crushed or lost. But you can leave your morning, night at home, just rip off a single noon dose and take that with you, because those little pockets, they're strong enough, you know, if you throw it in your pocket, your pills aren't going to get crushed or anything like that. So
pill packs. Pill packs. Good. Another great customer service here at Lingerfield Drug Center. Hours are open?
Here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Social media, where do we find you?
On Facebook as Lingerfeld Drug Center.
And the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
What a neat concept. Pill packs from Lingerfield Drug Center. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who shows up, my buddy.
Good to see you.
I like this guy a lot. He is. I was talking to his daddy about what he's done down here. He has transformed this store. He's really done a great job when he bought it from the late Mike Lingerfeld, and so he has done good. Hello, Bear Alvarez. Hello to Kathy Crow, Jimmy Stout. Don't forget, T. Duggar's got a scrimmage tonight, 6 o'clock at the stadium against Central. I guess it's Sullivan Central Middle School is what they call it now. They actually go to school, the old Central High School in Blumville. They are the Cougars still. So that's tonight at the stadium. They got another one coming up Saturday at the stadium against Anderson County. So we'll probably be more involved in that one on Saturday. So your brother is doing well. The Rangers. You just came back from out there.
Yeah, we got to go down last week and stay watch a few games. So it's been exciting.
So when you go there, and if you don't know, he is Evan Carter's brother. Big brother or little brother?
Big brother.
Big brother. Older brother. Evan, of course, tearing it up, center fielder of the Texas Rangers. We're so proud of him, what he's done, and the man he has become. He and his brother are class acts. So when you go there, do you get to go down in the locker room, or are you just a fan? Do you get to get some preferential treatment? What do you get to do?
So we could, if we wanted to. We've been a time or two with Kalen, but this last time we usually just go on back to the house and meet him after the game. I hate to bother him too much while I'm there, but we do get to sit in the family section and get, if Kalen's with us, we actually get discounts at the concession stand too.
Oh, really?
So I eat enough hot dogs and nachos that helps me out. So
Kalen,
they've got a Whataburger there, and we wear it out.
Oh, really? So Kaylin's the wife, so when she's there, and she's there most of the time, then you get a chance to Did Dad go with you this time too?
No, just me and my wife this time.
That's
So it's
awesome.
a good, quick trip.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So got to go to Texas. Was it hot out there?
It was miserable.
Miserable,
hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but just came back from Arlington watching his brother play the Rangers. They won 6 in a row. They're right now, as he said off air, they're in the battle for a wild card spot, and they are. But really, they're pushing. They're just 4 games out now. They've won 6 in a row, 9 out of 10. So the Rangers are right there, locked in with the Mariners for second place. Both are only 4 behind the Astros. Astros have lost 4 in a row and 6 out of 10, so they're struggling. So the Rangers will go on the road tonight, open up a series in LA against the Angels. Jacob DeGrom, 10-2 will be on the mound for Rangers tonight. And in center field is Evan Carter. For as much as he does at the plate, Bruce Bochy, the manager, just brags on his defense. He says, this guy covers a lot of ground. He's made some great catches out there, hasn't he?
Watching him on TV, it's hard to see how fast he really is, but I've challenged him to a few races. 'Cause
Oh.
I'm fast too, but he
Oh.
is really fast. He's a lot faster, I think, than it looks on TV.
Really?
So that's in center field. You got to have somebody that can get to left field, to right field, right behind the infield. So
Cover a
you
lot
need
of
somebody
ground.
fast. Yeah.
So when you watch him play, we're going to get to why we're here in a second, but when you watch your brother play on TV, is it surreal? It's like, you look out and go, that's the guy I used to beat up when I was a kid. That's my little brother. So now he's playing center field. Is it hard for you to?
So to be honest, I don't watch him on TV.
Oh, you don't watch it?
Makes me nervous to watch it. So
Oh, really?
I'll watch him if I'm in person, but if I'm not out there, I usually will just check the box scores a few times a game and kind of keep up with it. But I can't sit still and watch.
I love it, love it, love it. Well, he's doing great.
Mhm.
After he come off his injury, he is really playing some excellent baseball, and so are the Rangers. So, man, they're in the hunt. They're in the hunt for the division. They're in the hunt to get in the playoffs, which is what we want. So we'll see. They got, again, the game tonight against the Rangers, or rather the Angels in L.A., and Jacob DeGrom, one of the, he's up there for the Cy Young Award. I would think at 10-2, he's having a heck of a year. So, anyway, that's what's going on. And when you come down here to Lingerfeld, right behind us is a big, an actual jersey of Evan on the wall here. So we're so proud of him, not only here in Elizabeth, but the Tri-Cities. And tell them real quick about the shirt. The shirt he wore, and it's become sold thousands and thousands of these shirts.
So he's got the Jesus One shirts. He wore, I don't even remember where he wore it, but it was some sort of interview. But ended up, they've done different Texas colors, different high school colors. They've got camouflage ones now, really about any color you need. But originally, they went to our church to support a food route, so they donated money to that. And then since then, they've done some flood relief stuff, and then also to the animal shelter. So buying those shirts, not sure what it's supporting right now, but it does support good causes here in our community.
Absolutely. So this is a young man who did not get above his raisin. He comes back and donates pretty good chunks of change. Doesn't matter how much, fact that he's doing it. To the animal shelter, he helped build the Evan Carter batting facility, indoor batting facility for the high school here in town, and then also with the Feeding the Hungry through his church. So this kid give back all because it was a post-game interview maybe 2 years ago now. He had a big game. They had him sitting there, and he underneath his jersey, took his jersey off, just sitting there and says, Jesus won on the jersey, on his shirt, and it became almost an overnight phenomenon, wasn't it?
It did, yeah. That's one thing I enjoy about going to the games is walking around the stadium, seeing all the Evan jerseys is cool, but then seeing all the Jesus One shirts too is really neat.
Yeah.
Out there, there's tons of people show up wearing them. It's cool to see.
That is so awesome. We're so proud of this young man. He's doing it right. A lot of these guys are divas and all about them and me, and Evan Carter's not that way, and you know that firsthand. So, anyway, we're here to talk about Lingerfeld, but you got to talk about, how many people get to sit down and his brothers playing big league baseball? Not very many. So, and you had foot races, and you couldn't beat him, huh?
I thought it would be close, but it wasn't. So
Has that been recent? You've had a foot, you challenged him?
probably a year or two, yeah.
Oh, really?
So I've slowed down in my old age.
He's got married and slowed down, so there you go. All right, let's see. Back to school. We told you a lot of the school system, they run them down for it real quick again. Your back to school supplies are here if you want to come by and get them. And so, where is it? I just had it. What do I do with it? I just had the stupid thing. Oh, Eric, welcome to my world. Oh, here it is. There's been a snake that bit me. So here's school system start up Friday, Greene County, Greenville City. On Monday, a week from today, you've got Johnson County, Johnson City, Washington County, Hawkins County, Rogersville City, Sullivan County, Kingsport City, Carter County, and Elizabethton City start next Thursday. Unicoi County starts next Friday. So back to school. You got some stuff here, primarily from a supplement and vitamin standpoint. So let's start with elderberry, building up the immune system.
So these two right here is real good because, especially in classrooms, you know, if one kid's sick, going to sneeze, get it on their hands or something, gets on a desk and spreads to the whole class. So boosting the immune system is really good to start before going back to school, especially in the next month or so as temperatures start going down and flu and pneumonia type stuff starts going around. That one's good for the kids, probably elementary school age, but the elderberry, vitamin C, and zinc are all really good to boost your immune system.
50 gummies for $14.29.
And then this one is the little bit higher strength. That'd be more middle school or high school age kids.
Same thing. By the way, joining us coming up, Leslie Broccoli from Sycamore Shoals will be with us here in a second. Oh, look here, I'll take these.
Those are the tasty ones, I think.
Yes, they are. Vitamin C. I catch myself eating them like candy, which I'm not supposed to do, but so these are nature-made vitamin C's.
The ones we showed a second ago, the zinc in them is good for immune system, but some people that zinc upsets their stomach, so if you can't take zinc, plain vitamin C is really good to boost.
150 gummies for less than $20 right here at Lincolnville Drug Center. All right. We've got for the kids to get to sleep, the Ollies, occasional sleep support, melatonin. Tell us about these.
Yes, so that one, melatonin's a natural chemical in your brain. Basically just tells it it's time for bed, kind of helps you start going to sleep. And especially kids that have been up playing all summer, staying out late and stuff like that, it's good to take these, kind of get back in a normal pattern of sleep. So that's something you can take every night or can just do every now and again, kind of as you need.
This one is strawberry flavored, strawberry, and this one is 50 gummies, and
I think blueberry.
Blackberry Zen, they call this one. So for $17 for 50 gummies, there you go.
That one's a little bit more of the higher strength, so that'd probably be same as before, middle school or high school age, and the lower strength be elementary kids or whoever is needing them.
All right, you know what we're going to do, the Germ-X hand sanitizer.
So stuff like this is always good to have in your backpack or your bag for sports after school. People's always going to be touching nasty stuff and always going to be sneezing, so Kleenex and Germ-X.
Pocket tissues for $1.49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll take this too. We'll buy this one. $1.49 for, what is it?
8 packs of them.
8 packs of tissues. Call them pocket tissues.
My allergies are real bad during the summer, so I've been running through those, but you can keep them in your car. I keep them in all my cars, actually, at the house, in my desk. Basically, anywhere I'm going to be sitting for a little bit, I've got some tissues.
That's awesome. So tell me, we ran the commercial before you came in here about the pill packs. You've been selling a lot of those?
We have. That's probably our biggest draw for new customers right now, especially people that take more than 3 or 4 medicines or older people that can't drive too much. It's real convenient for them to come once a month, get all your medicines in one little punch-out card, and not have to keep track with morning, night, have I taken it, did I take that one? It's got the dates on it, you can see, real easy. So that's, I think, been really helpful for a lot of new people.
I'm trying to find, I'm going to play it again here in a second when we go to the break. So, and then also, tell them about the company you deal with. It helps you give some good price breaks.
Yeah, so we're part of Health Mart Pharmacies, and what that does is basically take all sorts of independent pharmacies over the country and puts us together as far as buying for contracts and stuff. As you know, if you buy in bulk, things are going to be a lot cheaper, so that where we're part of that group, that lets us get the same pricing that big chains can get. And it's like all our over-the-counter stuff, toothpastes, cough and cold medicines, itching creams for poison ivy, about anything, we're able to get the same low prices that big chains can get.
It's a mom and pop pharmacy. I love it. Love coming out shopping. That's where I get out when I was on the skids. Where did I get my medicine from? Right here. Everything I got. I said, where do you want your medicine? Lincolnville Drug Center over in Elizabeth. Okay. And so they called, and by the time I drove from the doctor back in March to get here, it was ready to go. And I'm watching as folks are picking up prescriptions today. You're not just a name here. I mean, there's Marcia talking to that gentleman, others talking to that guy, and so you become friends with your customers, don't
Yeah,
you?
that's something I don't think you can really help people if you don't know who they are, what medicines they take, what problems they've got. That helps us tailor medicine specifically to you. And a lot of times we catch, people that are going to 3 or 4 different doctors. They've got their primary heart doctor, lung doctor, kidney doctor. When you start going to different places, information doesn't always pass between doctors, and they'll try and start them on medicines that kind of cancel out one of their others or are bad for certain disease states. So that's where us knowing people personally helps us treat them better, because we can make suggestions or talk to doctors and kind of facilitate a little communication sometimes.
Customer service. Now, one of his hot buttons is waiting somewhere. He hates to wait.
I do.
So when you come to when you go to an XYZ chain pharmacy and you have to wait on your prescriptions, or you have to go back multiple times, that pulls his chain, and so he loves converting folks over, and it happens all the time, doesn't it?
It does. And that's something, whenever you call and talk to us, all we need is your name and your birthday and where you're trading at right now, and we can get everything brought over. And that's, some stuff can't transfer if it's out of refills or things like that. We'll call the doctors, get new copies sent here, and a lot of times it's ready here for you before you can get down here. So we try and stay on top of things.
Oh, yeah. You love doing it. It happens all the time, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does.
You had some last week, didn't you?
Last week was a big week. We had quite a few, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah. And if you have multiple prescriptions, that's okay, too.
Yep.
So, well, maybe one's too many. No.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. Phone number and a birthday, you take care of it, don't you?
I don't wish sickness on anybody, but the more prescriptions you got is good for us.
Amen.
It's something like we was talking earlier. You don't want to make multiple trips in a week, so even if you're not interested in planners, we can get all your prescriptions synced up to where you're still just making one trip a month or one every 3 months.
Hours are open.
Here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
On social media, we find you where?
On Facebook is Lingerfeld Drug Center.
And the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
All right. See you back in a few minutes. Do it all over again.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
He's a good man. I'll tell you what, I love coming down promoting his company and his store in this case. So, before we go to the break, we're going to let you see the pill pack. They run down the schedule. Leslie's going to join us here in just a second. She brought me some new pens. Yay! All right, here we go. Baseball on the ice tonight. As we told you, Texas will be in LA to battle the Angels. The biggest one of the week, starting the week, the Cubs opening up a series in Milwaukee. They're both neck and neck in the NL Central. That'll be a big one starting tonight in Milwaukee. The Cubs and Mizorowski will go for Milwaukee, the rookie phenom, against the Chicago Cubs, and Boyd will be on the mound for the Cubbies. Toronto at Baltimore, Colorado tonight at Cleveland, Arizona, Detroit, the Yankees hosting Tampa Bay, the Dodgers in Cincinnati, Burns on the mound for the Reds, Yamamoto will go for the Dodgers in Cincinnati, Philadelphia and Chicago, Atlanta will be in Kansas City, Spencer Strider for the struggling Atlanta Braves against the Royals, Boston and Minnesota, Miami at St. Louis, and Washington at Houston. Also tonight, we got a pretty good one going on. The Mets and San Diego both chasing the Phillies for the Mets and the Dodgers for the Padres. Montes will go for the Mets, and Dylan Cease will counter for the San Diego Padres tonight in Petco Park in San Diego. You have Pittsburgh at San Francisco and Seattle against the Athletics. We'll take a look at the standings coming up here in just a few minutes. She's here. She joins us next. We're live, show number 2328 today at Lingerfeld Drug Center in downtown Elizabeth. And Leslie joins us, and later on we got controversy in Blacksburg with the Virginia Tech football team. Tell you about that coming up in a few minutes here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
Sports and Tom Dillon Sports Show. Pill packs. Tell me about pill packs.
Yeah, so these are good for people take 3 or 4 medicines, just kind of get confused by what they got or may forget to take doses or things like that. Other people that likes them is people caring for parents or grandparents. Makes it real easy rather than having to keep up with 10 or 12 bottles and remembering once a day, twice a day. You just come pick up these packs once a month, and takes care of everything.
Show this one right here. There it is. Pill packs.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're color coded, so blue stands for nighttime, right?
Yep, that does.
So you'll do this for anybody.
Yeah, sure can. We can do anything just from once a day packs, all your medicines of the morning. Can do them 2 or 3 times a day, up to 4 times a day. For people, it takes 4 time a day medicines. But they're real easy to punch out, so you can just punch them out. That's your dose for the day or the time. And on the front of it's got a information page. It's got pictures of each medicine, tells what it is, and which doctor you got. So that's something when you go to doctors or a hospital or something like that, you don't have to try and remember what all you take or wait till they can get a hold of your pharmacy. You can just rip that page off and it's got all your medicines on there. So it keeps it real simple.
And if you're traveling and you don't want to take that whole thing, you just tear out the 3 or 4 days you're traveling, or the week at the beach, or whatever, and they stay intact, and so you don't take the whole 30-day supply to take as you need, and they tear off.
Yeah, sure can. And something else kind of similar to that, what we've heard from a few people, taking a lunchtime medicine, especially if you're still working stuff, because you don't want to carry 3 or 4 pill bottles to work, or if you put them in a Ziploc bag or something, they'll get crushed or lost. But you can leave your morning, night at home, just rip off a single noon dose and take that with you, because those little pockets, they're strong enough, you know, if you throw it in your pocket, your pills aren't going to get crushed or anything like that. So
pill
real
packs,
handy.
pill packs, good. Another way customer service here at Lingerfield Drug Center. Hours are open?
Here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Social media, where do we find you?
On Facebook as Lingerfeld Drug Center.
And the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
What a neat concept. Pill packs from Lingerfield Drug Center. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who stopped by. Oh, yes, she comes every Monday. We appreciate that. Our buddy Leslie Broccoli from Sycamore Shoals State Park. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
A couple days off. Feel good. That's it now. We're in now for football season, so ready to run. Hello, Amy Whitson. Hello to Sonia Forbes. Hello, Big Daddy Dale. Hello, Debbie Rasnick. Hope you kids are doing well here at Lingerfield Drug Center. It's pretty cool back here, isn't it? It's got a whole wall of old pharmacy bottles and old scales, and it's kind of a throwback to the old days.
I was looking up here too. It makes you wonder what used to be in here before Lingerfeld's, or if Lingerfeld's was always here, and they had a bunch of stores up there.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Neat.
It is. So, what's going on at Sycamore Shoals? What's the latest?
We have tours, house tours of Carter Mansion and Sabine Hill every Wednesday through Sunday when our seasonal rangers are doing them, and they are at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 2:30, and you can get online and register at tnstateparks.com. Drop down on Sycamore Shoals, and the events are listed there under events.
That's awesome.
And then we've got the big event of the year coming up in September. It'll be the weekend of, I think it's the 20th and 21st. I'm about there. Yes, 20th and 21st, it's the Over Mountain Man Muster. And on the 25th, they'll be there all weekend in costume, in their, whatever you want to call it. I don't call it costume, but dressed out. And they'll be living like they lived back then. They'll be doing militia drills, all kinds of things, cooking outdoors, probably making apple butter, you name it, they'll be doing it.
So generally, how many people participate in this?
Usually, that's the big one. Usually there's around 100 reenactors.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
from all
awesome.
over. And then on the 25th, always on the 25th, they cross the river. Except for last year, it was flooding right then, so we didn't cross the river. That's when Helene hit last year. So anyway, we will be crossing this year, 25th. so in costume. So that will be the big thing. I brought a bunch of things for outdoors. We have a company called Whistle Creek, and they do our hiking sticks. And we found them last year when we went to the vendor show in Gatlinburg. And just a little sweet couple. The man was there and his son, and then we met his wife, and they're a Christian couple from out west, and they were so sweet and they were so appreciative that we got our hiking sticks from them. So we're going to keep on carrying those. But Whistle Creek hiking sticks.
Oh, you brought one. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I brought 3 different kinds. We've got all kinds of them. But this one is more of a cane, and it's made out of,
Look at that. That's really neat.
I think, hickory.
Rubber on the bottom. There you go.
And then we've got the fancy cane.
Retails for $39.95, right?
Yeah, this one has the like the horse saddle horn
Mhm.
on it in case you. I actually have one of these I've been using with my bum knee, but we just sold the prettiest one of these this weekend.
Rubber on the bottom.
Yep.
There you go. $39.95 at
Yep.
the gift shop. Sycamore Shoals. Okay.
For the super hikers, we've got the hiking sticks, of course, different kinds of them, but this is the tracker model,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the animal tracks on it, so you can kind of, while you're walking along, you see some tracks, you go, oh, I wonder what that was. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. There's different track prints, I guess, for lack of. There is a coyote, elk, cougar, raccoon, fox, deer, bear, to give you an
Well-
idea. And then we do have, by the way,
Yes,
cougars
some of those.
in northeast Tennessee.
All right, and then you could do these add-ons with them.
Right.
That is the compass by itself. It just hooks right onto your stick.
How neat. This retails in the gift shop for $13.95.
Okay, and this is a combo. This is a whistle and
Compass.
compass combined.
Mm-hmm. $18.95 for that.
And then here's just the whistle if you just want to whistle.
I don't know, but I would assume if you're out in the woods, you have this, and there's a predator, aka maybe a bear, comes around. This may scare them off, I would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Hope
And
so,
this is
anyway.
just the plain whistle.
Plain whistle
The
without
plain
the compass
whistle.
for $12.95.
Oh, I got your cord.
There you go. All right.
All right, and then if you happen to have your dog with you, we are carrying these. People have been going crazy over these. They're the Bark Ranger tags. You can add to. Some people just collect them. They're going all over the state, collect them from different state parks, and then others just want them for their dogs' tags. So
How neat.
yeah.
Okay. Hello, Lisa Baker. Good afternoon. Excited about our scrimmage tonight. Yep. Okay.
And and last
Oh, show one
Bark
more time
Ranger
here.
tag.
Mhm.
And last but not least, we've got I never took this out for you, but this is actually a telescope, and it actually makes things bigger.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's the keychain.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Well, that is cool.
Or we have, and it's brass, or we have the one that's a necklace. You can make it into a necklace. It's got the little cord with it. Same thing.
That is really cool.
They're both $9.95.
That does work. Not that I would doubt you, but it really does. There you go.
Okay, this one.
And this one does too?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Then
Huh.
we've got bigger ones at the park, but those are kind of neat. You can have those with you on your hiking stick too, and that's all I know today.
That's all we
Hiking
got?
stick. That's
Show
all
and
I
tell.
got.
That's good. That's plenty.
We
Now
got
then.
our handy dandy pens
Yes.
that Tom highly recommends.
There you go. The only ones I use, look right here. This one's about out. The only
All
one I
right.
use. So,
All right.
got a new supply of pens. I love my Sycamore Shoal pens. I don't know what they are. They just work. They write smooth. They're
Mm-hmm.
$1.25 a piece, and they're available in the gift shop.
That's all I use.
What are the hours in the gift shop?
Hours are 8 until 4:30 every day.
Mhm.
Every day.
Tell them again how many people came through in June.
In June we had almost 25,000.
Vehicles.
Uh-huh.
That's not people. That's vehicles.
Vehicles.
That's awesome.
And I'll know about the other pretty soon, like next week when I
Yeah.
see you maybe. Yes, I'll know about that.
Yeah.
So
August
about
1st
July.
is Friday.
Yep.
So,
I'll
Yep.
know then next
All right.
week.
good job, lady.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Sycamore Shoals gift shops, where she is representing, what she's representing, and where she works. So they do a wonderful job. It's right up the road from where we are. We're downtown today. and you can go in and walk the park, go in the gift shop. Oh gosh, what else can we do inside? We can
Oh,
go
you
walk
can
to the fort, go to the
museum.
museum.
Yeah, we've got a 241-year-old land grant in there. That's older than the Constitution, and just the Declaration just predates it by a couple of years. So,
That's awesome.
got that. We've got Landon Portrait, official portrait, the one that was painted in the 1790s.
Hmm.
In there, we've got all kinds of things. We've got the movie you can watch.
All
If you
inside.
really want to get in the river and swim, you can. But whoa,
It's cold.
it's very cold. Yeah.
But even on a day like today, it's cold. So 95-degree weather, you get in that water, it's like, whoa.
Frigid.
It is frigid, but it cools you down.
Trout like it.
Sycamore Shoals State Park, great place. Thank you, dear. Put
Thank
it right
you.
here. See you next week.
All right.
Quick break. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball and the controversy in Blacksburg with Virginia Tech football. Coming up next on the Tom Davis Sports Show.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
And back on the Tom Davis Sports show number, you see on the screen, 2328. On the day, we're celebrating the birthday of Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield, who's 80 today. And Gloria from All in the Family, Sally Struthers, having a birthday. She is 78 today. Those are the birthdays again on this Monday, July the 28th. Hard to believe it's last Monday of the month. August 1st comes in here on Friday. So, now you know what's going to start happening. I'm going to keep tabs again this year. Every foggy August morning, I'm talking about an area-wide, just soupy fog, not just when you go down into the swags or dips and you get a little bit of fog. I'm talking about can't see, fog advisory. And so for every one of those will represent, Grandma used to say, of how many snows you'll get. So every foggy August morning will be a snowfall. And of course, August starts, hard to believe. Somebody the other day it was Memorial Day. Now we're talking back to school. We're talking football season starting, the sports season cranking back up. It's interesting. So anyway, August 1st will be coming in here on Friday. All right. Let's take a look at Major League Baseball, the Speedway Classic coming up Saturday. More than 85,000 tickets have been sold. It'll be the biggest baseball game ever. The one prior to this will be 84,587. Cleveland Stadium hosted the New York Yankees back in September 1954. Fans for this game coming up Saturday have purchased tickets from all 50 states, Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, and 9 countries. It's an international event coming in here. Baseball at Bristol coming up this Saturday. The Reds and the Braves at 7 o'clock. I don't know who's going to be the starting pitchers on that's a really once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to start a baseball game as a pitcher. at Bristol Motor Speedway. Tim McGraw, of course, pregame concert, along with Pitbull. Jake Owens going to be outside of the fan zone. Racing-inspired uniforms for the Speedway Classic. Should be a record crowd, what it's going to be. The most ever to watch a baseball game, eclipsing the 84,587 back in 1954. Over 85,000. They're still selling them because the game's coming up on Saturday. They'll sell right up to walk-up, I'm sure. So the music will be Tim McGraw, Pitbull, and Jake Owen. You've got the national anthem. Let's see. U.S. Navy Catherine Dobbins will sing the national anthem. She's got some pipes. No question. This all brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com as the title sponsor of this event. U.S. Navy celebrating their 250th birthday coming up in October, so it'll be a U.S. Navy pregame ceremonies, including the color guard, the flyover, and the national anthem at Bristol Motor Speedway on Saturday. The NASCAR driver intros. Let's see what they say here. Major League Baseball honoring NASCAR. The integration of NASCAR traditions and crossover elements will be featured throughout the game. MLB will honor NASCAR with multiple activations, including a pregame player parade, taking inspirations from the NASCAR-style driver intros at Bristol, racing-themed between-inning activations featuring fans of all ages, and an on-field NASCAR Victory Lane celebration for the winning team with a custom Speedway Classic trophy presentation. They do it right, folks, at Bristol, I'm telling you. Worked up there for 20 years doing the PA, and they do it right or they don't do it. I got to give them props. They do a wonderful job. And so they're doing it again, 7 o'clock coming up. Is that first pitch on Saturday? Let's see. 7 o'clock on Saturday, first pitch. And let's see what else is. Johnny Bench will throw out the first pitch for the Reds, and Chipper Jones will throw out the first pitch, the ceremonial first pitch for the Atlanta Braves. That in of itself is a big deal. Good job. All that's coming up this Saturday. Tickets are still available at Bristol Motor Speedway. Over 85,000 have been sold now for the ball game. All right, Kansas City. Right-hander Seth Lugo and the Royals finalizing a 2-year, $46 million contract extension, taking one of the best potential trade candidates off the market when the trade deadline comes on Thursday. Lugo getting $20 million a season, plus a $3 million signing bonus. That ain't bad. Seth Lugo, S-E-T-H-L-U-G-O. What is it, 8 letters? $3 million for 8 letters. That ain't bad. Finished second in the Cy Young voting last season, followed with a very good 2025. He, again, and the Royals are in the hunt. They had a bad June. They went 8-18 this year. It looked like they were not going to be very good, but since they've gone 13-8 in July, they're 52-54, 4 games behind Seattle and Texas for the final wild card spot. So we're talking wild card now, and the Royals are in the hunt, and they got a guy that's going to be there with them for a couple more years, Seth Lugo. Royals sign him up. All right, standing starting the week. Got some interesting pennant races. We were gone the last 2 days last week. Hello, Whitney Blevins. How you doing, lady? Joni Laws, how you doing? Coach Shipley out of Middle Tennessee. How you doing, sir? So, Major League Baseball standings in the American League East. Toronto leads the Yankees by 5.5 and the Red Sox by 6.5. The Blue Jays have won 8 out of 10. The Yankees have lost 6 out of 10, and the Red Sox have won 2 in a row. So you got the Blue Jays with a 5.5 game lead over the Yankees and a 6.5 game lead over the Red Sox in the East and the Central. Detroit, kind of sliding a little bit. They're now inside of double digits. The Guardians have cut it to 8. The Royals 8.5. The Tigers have lost 8 out of 10. They were the best team in baseball when I went on that little mini vacation. The Guardians have won 6 out of 10, and the Royals have won 6 out of 10. But the Tigers have lost 8 out of 10. And they're no longer the best team in baseball. Best team in baseball right now are the Toronto Blue Jays. They're number 1. Number 2 best would be the Mets. Number 3 best would be the Dodgers. Number 4 best would be The Phillies, number 5, are the Tigers. They went from 1 to 5th now as far as the best record in baseball. In the American League West, Houston leads Evan Carter and the Texas Rangers by 4. The Rangers have won 6 in a row, a 9 out of 10. They've closed the gap. They're in the hunt now. In fact, they're in second place, tied, identical record with Seattle. They're both 56 and 50, and both are 4 games behind. The Astros have lost 4 in a row and 6 out of 10, so they're for the taking right now, and they're closing in on them. The Rangers will open up a series tonight, we said, in L.A. against the Angels. In the National League, the Mets with a game and a half lead of the Phillies. The Mets have won 7 in a row. They were red hot. They're not going away. The Phillies are hanging. They've won 6 out of 10. They're a game and a half back in the East. Cubs and the Brewers are dead even at 62 and 43. They play each other starting tonight in Milwaukee. It's a big series. The Cubs won 2 in a row, 6 out of 10. The Brewers have won 7 out of 10, so it's going to be a good one. Mazeroski, the outstanding rookie, will be the starting pitcher tonight for the Brewers against Boyd for the Cubs. In the West, the Dodgers lead the Padres by 4. The Dodgers have lost 2 in a row and 6 out of 10. The Padres have won 2 straight. They're 4 games back, and the Giants are fading a little bit. They've lost 3 in a row and 8 out of 10, so the Giants are struggling right now in the pennant race. Again, your schedule tonight, the best one starting the Cubs in Milwaukee. Going to be a good one tonight in Milwaukee. Mazeroski will go for the Brewers at home. The rookie phenom against Boyd for the Cubs. Texas will be in L.A. to battle the Angels. Jacob deGrom, 10-2 on the mound for the Rangers tonight in L.A. So Evan and the boys will be in the big city on the West Coast. The other big game tonight, the Mets in San Diego, purely because they're both chasing the front row. The Mets chasing Philadelphia, and the Padres are chasing the Dodgers. Other games tonight, Toronto at Baltimore, Colorado at Cleveland, Detroit hosting Arizona, the Yankees without Aaron Judge, home against Tampa Bay, Dodgers in Cincinnati, Burns for the Reds, and Yamamoto will go for the Dodgers, Philadelphia and Chicago to battle the lowly White Sox. The Braves struggling, to say the least. They're going to be in Kansas City. Hill will go for the oldest player in baseball right now. Hill will go for the Royals, and Spencer Strider will go for the Braves tonight in Kansas City. Boston, by the way, Marcell Ozuna said, okay, I'm up for a trade. So you probably will see our Ozuna traded, I would think, for the Atlanta Braves. Boston and Minnesota, at least he thinks so. Miami against the Cardinals in St. Louis tonight. Houston hosting Washington. Also tonight, you've got Pittsburgh at San Francisco and Seattle against the Athletics tonight in Major League Baseball. That's what's going on there. All right, so the controversy, it's an interesting story. We'll switch to college football. Virginia Tech investigating a tampering claim from North Carolina Central coach Trey Oliver. Said the Hokies last season conducted a recruiting scheme against an active player in his roster, which is a no-no. Oliver said that Virginia Tech sent an assistant coach to one of his games, and the coach was on the sideline to attempt to pull running back Jamari Taylor into a transfer portal and onto the Hokies roster. That's a pretty strong allegation, but he was there. Oliver said he noticed a Virginia Tech staffer on the sideline before the game in November against Howard. He was told that the Hokies assistant was on campus to see an assistant athletic director at North Carolina Central. He saw right through it. That's a charade. I don't buy it for a minute. Taylor did, in fact, transfer. But he didn't transfer to Virginia Tech. In fact, he went to Virginia, the big rival. But Oliver said, wrong. The guy's on campus. He's on my sideline, for crying out loud. And so he doesn't go with the Hokies. He did transfer, but he said that's pretty brassy for him to come stand on the sideline during a game with his Virginia Tech shirt on. Now, who's right? I don't know. Was he really there to meet the assistant athletic director, or just there to do what he was doing under the umbrella of that and really try to recruit this kid? I don't know. Tampering has been rampant in college football throughout the transfer portal. Coaches' frustrations with the problem boiled over in the offseason. University of Wisconsin suing University of Miami in a landmark case over alleged tampering and interference of an NIL agreement the Badgers had with defensive back Xavier Lucas, who has moved on to play in Miami. So that got everybody's blood boiling a little bit, and so they are working through that to see. There's lawsuits in litigation right now between University of Wisconsin suing University of Miami. Quick break. We'll come right back. President Trump is involved in the negotiations with college athletics. Some say he has no business being it. Some applaud it. We'll see right after this from Weight Loss Success, one of our great sponsors. We'll see what the president's doing about college sports next. Don't forget T.A. Duggar. Scrimmage tonight, T.A. Duggar and Sullivan Central at 6 o'clock at Citizens Bank Stadium. It's free to the public tonight. Again, at Citizens Bank Stadium at the bank. T.A. Duggar scrimmage football against Sullivan Central Middle School.
Our success is your success.
Our buddy, obviously Frankie Bailey, the owner of the coffee company here in downtown Elizabeth. A lot of restaurants, coffee shops all across the Tri-Cities. Why come to the coffee company? What do you feel like separates you from everybody else?
Yeah, well, it's a special place. The coffee company's been in business for 27 years now, and the community has just been a huge support. That's the only reason we're here and continue to be here, to support and feed and serve some amazing coffee to the community. So it's the space. When you're talking about supporting these historic downtowns, it really matters because we're the heart of the community. We're at the heart of Carter County. This is where people come to celebrate, to shop, to enjoy, and it really makes a difference when you support local. And so when you've got people taking a chance and opening up some great businesses downtown, the more that you can show up, support. The holiday season's coming up. That's a really great time to come out and support all these amazing restaurants and businesses right here in your downtown.
You've got them from all over the Tri-Cities coming in here too. Of course,
Yeah.
Elizabeth supports you, but
Yeah, it's been
all over the
awesome.
Tri-Cities, it's awesome.
We
so
do. There's lots of local support, but really regionalism.
Mhm.
People coming from Johnson City, Irwin, Bristol, Kingsport, they come down. They like to eat in our downtown. They like to enjoy drinks in our downtown, and they come back, which is wonderful. We love it.
the coffee company, social media, how do we find
You
you?
can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. Just search up The Coffee Company. You can call us here. We also have a website. You can order food online if you want to order through Google. Find us there. You can just come and pick it up quickly without calling. And you can order coffee by the pound if you're folks that are watching that don't live in the area and you want to try our awesome coffee. You can go to our website, tncoffeecompany.com, and order coffee by the pound just right there, and we'll ship it to you.
Hours are open,
We are open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and we serve lunch from 11 to 3.
and the magic phone number of the coffee company
Is
is
423-542-3438.
great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Be loyal, buy local, and support the coffee company in downtown Elizabethton.
And back at the Tom Dillon Sports Show, we are live here again at Lingerfield Drug Center. In downtown Elizabethton, right across or right beside Carter County Bank. All right, President Trump directing members of the cabinet late last week to develop a plan in the next 30 days aimed at preserving college sports opportunities and preventing college athletics from becoming professional. Trump's order sets out specific guidelines for preserving athletic scholarships based on an athletic department's annual revenue. Also declares schools should not permit athletes to accept third-party pay-for-play payments. Order states that Secretary of Education Linda McMahon should use federal funding to make decisions among other tools to force schools to abide by the administration's policy. So he says, we're gonna make you, crack you down and make you do it. Okay. So Trump says, Linda McMahon, the Secretary of Education, should use future federal funding decisions, among other tools, to force schools to abide by the administration's policy. The executive order states that endorsement deals from third parties should continue to be permitted so long as they reflect a fair market value. So, now you've got some folks coming out there saying, you know, I did wrong. I had a chocolate bar. You never, if you sing or talk, you never get, which I knew better, to eat dairy products when you're on the air talking. Doesn't work. You never drink milk. You probably know this. If you're a singer or a speaker, you never eat dairy products, in this case a Hershey bar, while I'm on the air, because I continue to clear my throat. That was stupid on my part. I knew better. All right, so NCAA President Charlie Baker says the NCAA will still need help from federal lawmakers to create competitive balance in college sports. They've asked Congress to provide them with an antitrust exemption so they can enforce rules, many of which would limit athletes' earning power. Came down last Thursday. We were gone. Athletic departments that brought in more than $125 million during the last academic year must increase the number of scholarships they provide to athletes in non-revenue sports. Gonna get real interesting. Athletic departments that brought in at least $50 million cannot reduce the number of scholarships they offer in those sports. Let me read that again. That's a big deal. The executive order mandates that athletic departments that brought in more than $125 million during the last academic year must increase the number of scholarships they provide to athletes in non-revenue sports. Overwhelming majority of schools in the four power conferences reached the $50 million threshold, while roughly 30 to 40 schools have topped the $125 million mark in recent years. Many of those highest earning schools have already publicly announced plans to increase their scholarship totals. They're going to do it. They got to do it. They have to abide. So stay tuned. Who is it that's against this? Berman, an attorney. That's a shocker. The attorney says, Steve Berman, of the code lead plaintiff attorneys in the antitrust settlement, criticizing Trump. We're trying to intervene, so we don't need him. Plain and simple, college athletes don't need Trump's help. Okay, so I applaud him because it's out of control. You know that. It's off the rails. So Trump's order sets out specific guidelines for preserving athletic scholarships based on an athletic department's annual revenue. So President Trump, this was last week and I was gone, mandated that, put it in an order, and has got 30 days to make it work. So we'll see. All right, let's see what else is going on in the world of sports on this Monday, July the 28th. We told you we have a scrimmage tonight at the stadium. T.A. Duggar and Sullivan Central will be a scrimmage at 6 o'clock tonight for the Cyclones of Brock Pittman, ready to go against the Sullivan Central Cougar Middle School football team. And so I wanted you to know that's coming up at 6 tonight, free and open to the public. Hello, Phil Edward. Hello, the Betsy Band working hard, of which he's a part of the staff. They're all working hard. Again, we're down, you see there, 25 days till football starts. Of course, all the fall sports are in high gear getting ready. That would be girls soccer, boys and girls cross country, boys and girls golf, volleyball, football, cheerleading, dance teams, and marching bands at all the schools are working very, very hard. I read where the band camps, they go like at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, try to get these programs in, or the shows, I guess, that you're going to be doing this year in competition and at halftime. So it's a lot of work. It's hot out there. You know, you're talking about football players. You got some out there lugging a tuba or the drum set. You got those things on your back that holds the we call them the tri-drums. That don't sound right. The three drums and the tubas, and of course all of them going to be hot out there going through doing their playing and walking at the same time and moving here and walking backwards and doing their formations, learning the shows. So I have the utmost respect for band kids. It's not easy to do. So I don't do well just walking, period, let alone trying to do an instrument. And you're playing and you're backpedaling 6 steps, go right 4 steps. You got to be still playing, not miss a beat musically, and be in sync and in line with your quote unquote teammates, or in this case bandmates, to make sure you don't mess up. So not an easy thing to do, and I admire them very, very much. Hey, the Clydesdales are coming. We told you about this last week. They're going to be there. They're going to be in Piney Flats at the Food City on Wednesday from 5:30 till 7:30. The Clydesdale horses will be at Food City in Gray on Thursday this week from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So that's pretty cool. All 8 of them will be in Piney Flats Wednesday, and 1 Clydesdale will be in attendance on Thursday at the Food City in Gray. You can come by and stop by and see them, and they're unbelievable animals. I mean, they really are beautiful, beautiful animals, and they're big. They weigh an average of 2,000 pounds. They must be 6 feet or 18 hands at the shoulder high or tall. Must be bay in color, have 4 white legs and a blaze of white on the face, and a black mane and tail. They have qualifications to be a Clydesdale horse. They can put down the food 20 to 25 quarts of feed, 40 to 50 pounds of hay, and 30 gallons of water per day per horse. They're going to be in attendance on the parking lot at Food City in Piney Flats on Wednesday from 5:30 till 7:30, and the Food City in Gray from 5 till 7 on Thursday of this week. So you get a chance to go by and see the Clydesdales. I don't know if they're in town with a baseball game or not, but they're in town for whatever reason. You can go by and see them absolutely free. That's going on again, as we said, on Wednesday at Food City in Piney Flats, Thursday Food City in Gray. Quick break. We'll be right back with more Take a Look at NASCAR. Also, Dr. Carter joins us coming up on show number 2328 of the Tom Dillon Sports Show, live at Lingerfeld Drug Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Our buddy Sherry Holtzclaw, the owner of the Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why trade at the Jewelers Bench?
So we've been in business for 26 years. John is the jeweler. Everything is done here. It stays here. We do not send anything out. You know, you go and buy from Zales or somewhere like that, you've got to send it off, and it's 4 weeks or whatever. But if you have any issues with your pieces, then he's here and you can talk to him face to face. You know, we've got great employees, great customers that have become pretty much family, and we are, you know, like you had mentioned, on some of second generation of people coming in. And, you know, it just, I think it says a lot being in business in a small town for almost 26 years.
Yep. You served your mom and dad, and now the kids are grown up, and you're serving them now. Take care of their jewelry needs as well. So, I mean, they're running the full slate. Watches, rings, Pandora. Oh, gosh. What else? You've got the Glock. You've got the Bearing watches. You got the G-Shocks. What else you got? What other watches?
So we have watches. So you said Citizens. Bearing, G-Shock. That's, yeah, I've got a new, some new bearings coming in soon.
So, full line of watches, full line of everything you need right here. The full-time jewelry store with the jewelry repair. The Jewelers Bench. Hours are open.
So we're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Great sponsor. Been at it a long time. Been love promoting the Jewelers Bench right here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
Back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show, Dr. Carter will be here in just a second if he's getting settled in. So let me tell you about what's going on with, you have until Wednesday. It's a Twin Estates online auction event. Go to collinsandcompany.info. All bids start at $1. Hundreds and hundreds of matching couches, love seat, kitchen table, chairs, curio cabinets, a white kitchen storage cabinet, outdoor furniture. It goes on and on. Here it is. It's through Wednesday. Go to collinsandcompany.info to make your bid. And this one is a beautiful home. It's going to be auctioned off on let's see. Closes on Monday, August the 4th. So you have all this week to bid on this. Go to the website, check it out. A Mountain Escape auction, selling it online. This is on Fiddler Branch Road here in Carter County. 3,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It is gorgeous. Go there right now and bid on it. CollinsandCompany.info. There it is, and it's good through a week from tonight. You go until 6 o'clock next Monday to bid on that. CollinsandCompany.info. Of course, everything they've got going on is on that website right now. It always is at CollinsandCompany.com. So let's bring him in one more time. There he is. It's our buddy. Let's get his name on the screen because he ain't Tom Taylor, thank goodness. He's Dr. Carter. There's only one of me. That's probably good. So back for another go around. So it's been busy this morning, hasn't it?
It has been. That's a good thing.
Yes. First of the month will be coming up this Friday, so it gets real crazy, doesn't it? First of the month.
First through the third is usually our busy time, so
Yep.
that's always fun.
Oh yeah, a lot of folks coming in, and we'll talk more about changing prescriptions here in a second. So this time we're doing what? What's our theme?
Got kind of the older people and hot times right now.
All right, the heat's on.
Mm-hmm.
We've got record heat indexes up to 105, 106, 107 coming up today, tomorrow, and Wednesday before it breaks. So you know what I'm going to tell you. You already know this. You don't really want to go outside and do things between now and 4 or 10, usually between 10 and 4. Drink a lot of fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wear black clothing. I mean, that's really dumb to go outside and work if you do anything and wear black. I saw a guy the other day. I didn't get it. A sweatshirt, a toboggan on. It's 95 degrees.
Gosh, I couldn't do
I don't
that.
get that. I didn't get it. So I don't know. It's none of my business. But I saw him going down the road. Got a toboggan and a sweatshirt on a 95 degree weather. So each to their own, I reckon. Hello, Andy, up in West Virginia. How you doing? All right, so we've got to make it hydrate you. Let's start with BioLite. Let's take a look at those.
So these are some new drinks we've got, and we've got them either cold if you want to buy them out of the fridge, or we've got them just sitting on the shelf too. But they are $3 a bottle, and that is a big pint bottle. But they're kind of like the liquid IVs, except they're already mixed up. Those are nothing but electrolytes and salts.
Oh, really?
And the flavor is surprisingly good. We've tried fruit punch, and I've tried the melon one, and I've not tried citrus yet. But basically, whenever you go outside work and you real hot and have sweated out, you can drink these, and that hydrates you better than just regular water.
BioLite combines the science of an IV with the convenience of a sports drink with the most powerful oral hydration solution you can give without a prescription. Replenish what your body needs and feel renewed as you can light it up, L-Y-T-E. So that's pretty cute. I like that. I like that play on words. BioLite. This one's Tropical Punch. Got them in stock. You can buy them room temperature, buy them cold over in the cooler. This one is the citrus, as you said. These are all $3 a bottle. Been selling them?
We have quite a few, actually.
Yep. Let me get one myself. What would you recommend? So this one is a melon.
So fruit punch is my favorite. Marcia's son liked the fruit punch too. We had a sampling day, tried them all.
Losing money over here today, folks. I'm buying sanitizer, tissue paper, now a BioLite, and I got to get me some Fisherman Friends. So we always stock up when we come in here.
Sounds good.
All right, liquid IV. Tell me about this one.
So those are basically the packet form. It's a lot of electrolytes and salts that you can dump in a bottle of water. And one you've got there's lemon lime. We've got that one in strawberry up front. And this next one actually is the lemon lime as well, but that one's sugar free.
Yeah.
That's a lot of times diabetics will think, that probably is too much sugar for somebody with diabetes, but the sugar free one has still got the salts and electrolytes for you.
So this is something you need right now, but I guess you should keep it in your cabinet year round, just because even when it's cold, you got to stay hydrated, right?
So a lot of people think, if they worked outside all afternoon and sweated all day, come in, drink 3 bottles of water and rehydrate. But whenever you've sweated that much, it throws off your electrolyte balance in your blood. Say you do chug 3 bottles of water, you're going to pee it right back out. So that's where you need either to drink that water with something salty, but that salt is what keeps that water in you to rehydrate you. So that's where these drinks like that or the packets
So
they do better.
I just learned something. So the salt keeps. All right, say it again. The salt keeps the what? Keeps
Keeps the water in you.
the water in you.
And so that's kind of
Keeps you cooling down.
an everyday example of that's people, whenever you eat a bunch of salty foods, your ankles will swell. 'Cause that's holding that water in you.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So, all right. So salty water.
You know how when sweat gets in your eyes, it burns? It's because you're losing all your salt.
Supposed to lose on salt.
Mm.
So these are good for you.
Yeah,
To say
very
the
good.
least.
Mm.
All right. Then we got Geritol. Tell me about
Yeah.
this one.
So that's one we've been selling a lot of lately, and that one is mainly for older people, but where this heat just kind of zaps you and you feel like you don't have much energy. This one is really high potency B vitamins, which is good for energy, but that's one a lot of people take daily anyways, but you can just kind of take as needed. But that's a good energy supplement for older people that we sell a bunch of.
This is liquid. Yeah.
We've got capsules as well, but a lot of people like that liquid. It comes with a little shot glass, so you can just shoot half a little cup, and it does good.
Look what it cost you, folks. $11.49 at Lingerfield Drug Center. So let's show the pill packs, too. I
Yeah.
love promoting the pill packs. These are the coolest thing. If you have someone that takes medication, a lot or very little, either way, it's a no-brainer. So look what he's done here. So these are, on the back of it, first off, it tells you, because folks get confused, this is I can't even pronounce it, lisinopril oblong yellow. Tells you, it's highlighted when you're supposed to, he does this for you all. There it is. Oh, wait a minute. There's a description what it is, and the yellow tells you when to take it. 8 o'clock a.m. And this one down here is this is just a sample as a
Metoprolol's another blood pressure.
right? Film coated around 8 o'clock a.m. This is what he can do for you. This one is a
Meloxicam's anti-inflammatory, so I'd say a lot of older people that's played sports back in the day, he takes that one.
it describes it in case you don't even know what you're taking or you get confused. Light yellow and oblong. You take it at 8 o'clock. So these are the pill packs, and he does these for everybody. And then let's say the person taking the medicine is going out of town for 3 days. Instead of taking this whole thing, these break off. You can take just the 3 that you need and pack them away and leave the rest of them at home. This is a no-brainer. This is a Lingerfield. I think it's one of the coolest things you've ever showed me.
And so another kind of time that does really good for people is, say, somebody's 70 or 75 and they're coming up for some sort of heart surgery.
Right.
Because this happens quite a bit. But say it's planned, they'll say starting 3 days before surgery, stop this medicine. 2 days before surgery, stop these 3 medicines. And lists like that can be super confusing, but if you can just bring that to us ahead of time, we can actually go ahead and take them out of your planners. And so we can go ahead and make it to where you don't have to worry about a thing. You can just take your medicine as usual, and we'll leave out everything needs to be.
Customize it.
Yeah, any way we can help, we like to try.
Absolutely. Let's do one here. We haven't done a commercial for a while. Let's do one. Are you ready?
My heart's beating fast now.
I'm going to ask him, and I want to record this as we go. That's the beauty of what we do and how we do it, of why Lingerfield Drug Center. So here we go. Let's hit the magic button. Talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfield Drug Center, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Lewis Sports Show. Lots of pharmacies out there, sir. Why do you think Lingerfield Drug Center, what separates you from everybody else?
Yeah, I think it's our personal connection with people. That's a lot of times people come in with, some sort of problem or issue, and Marshall likes to ask, what would happen if they'd been in a big chain? And where I've done, a year's worth of rotations, I've been in all sorts of big chains, and about every time they just don't care. They're a number. They don't know who you are. They don't care. They don't worry about your problems. But here, where we know everybody, know their family, we care for everybody. So we work harder to make sure we take care of you. If you are a few days late for a doctor appointment, need a few days of medicine, we can help you out. Insurance problems, we'll call them, get figured out what needs to be done, or get your refills. So we just go the extra mile to help people and make sure you're taken care of.
Absolutely. Hours are open?
You're Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Social media, how do you find you?
On Facebook is Lingerfield Drug Center.
And the phone number?
It's 423-542-2138.
Love them. Lingerfield Drug Center, proud sponsor of the Tom Miller Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Lingerfield Drug Center, downtown Elizabethton. Boom. Commercial done. Excellent. So what's been, obviously this, the BioLites, because it's been so hot outside. What else are folks coming to get over the counter?
So what we've been selling a lot of lately is poison ivy cream, and we've seen chiggers quite a bit. People get out in tall grass and stuff, especially this time of year where people's been cutting hay and stuff, but really just kind of over-the-counter stuff like that. As chiggers, you can use acetone, or they've got medicine just for it. Poison ivy, you can use anything from calamine lotion to hydrocortisone cream. We've got some of that stuff that I've showed before. It's soap to rinse off oils before it gets you, or the scrubs for after. That's kind of one of those examples. You can come in and talk to us, and we can guide you to the right things. There's hundreds of different choices for stuff like that.
What about bee stings? We get a lot of those this year?
We have. We've had a few people actually have talked about killing yellow jackets' nests lately, but we've got those little sting either swabs or wipes that's real good for it. Kind of speaking to that, we got a lot of bug sprays and sunscreens too. So we always keep the copper tone, and then keep a few different kids formulas that's safe for little kids or kids with allergies. We got the Blue Lizard. About anything you can think of.
Love Blue Lizard. Blue Lizard, made in Johnson City. Our buddy Jeff Bedard and the great folks over there, and they send it all over the world. It's a good sunscreen, isn't it?
It is. My brother's big into everything healthy and stuff like that, and I'd heard from his wife that he wasn't wearing sunscreen as much as he should, so I mailed him some Blue Lizard. Actually, yeah. He started reading on it and said Blue Lizard was really clean and good for the environment and good for you. So.
And made in Johnson City, sent all over the world. So. Hello to Amanda Taylor, no relation, but a good last name. Mike Morrison, Kenny Greer, thank you guys and ladies for watching the show. It's number 2328. We're here with Dr. Carter at Lingerfield Drug Center. So, again, we want to talk about, before I let you go, the company you're partnered up with that can really, you go to a small mom and pop pharmacy like this one, you have 4 people, Marcia, Hunter, Cecil, and Dr. Carter. You think it's going to be, the big stores are cheaper because they're bigger. That's not the case.
It's not. Where we're part of the Health Mart pharmacies, that basically pools all the little independent pharmacies together when they're negotiating all these pricing contracts. So anything over the counter or even prescription medicines where all the independents are buying as a group, we can get the same bulk pricing. A lot of times we find a little bit cheaper, but I'd say at least the same price as big chains. Nothing here is going to be more expensive.
Over the counter, they also got equipment. If you need canes, the 3-prong canes or regular canes, or what else you have over there as far as equipment?
We've got all sorts of braces and sleeves. We've got walkers, a few wheelchairs, and then shower benches or transfer benches. Really, about anything you can think of.
It's a mom and pop. What I love about this place, when you come down here, you're not just another name. And they sit and talk. The people come in here. He knows them by name. He'll know you by name. And again, in closing, changing prescriptions from the big box stores, all they need to do is call in and say, here's my birthday, here's my name, and I'm trading at XYZ, and you take care of it, don't you?
That's all there is to it. Yeah, it's very simple. And people get worried kind of about timing as far as when to transfer. And really, that's something you can do anytime. If you've already picked up your medicines, it's great because I can call, get refills sent to us for next time. But if they're messaging you, bothering you, saying you've got 5 ready, it's just as easy to tell them put it back and send us a prescription so we can transfer anytime.
Yep. Anytime you need to do it, folks. Yep. It's that easy. All you want to do is come here and say, I'm sick and tired. That pulls your chain, too, doesn't it?
It does, because I get frustrated having to wait, or if somebody tells me something's done and it's not, I don't care for that. So that's something I wouldn't want to show up, sit in a drive-thru, and having been told it's ready and it not be ready, I would have a hard time
dealing with that.
Yeah.
And you've told me horror stories that people have to go back 2 and 3 times. See, and here's the thing: when you're getting a prescription, you're getting it for a reason. More times than not, you're in pain, obviously. And so you want it when you need it so it can stop hurting.
Mm.
And to go up there and say, well, you got to come back tomorrow, we don't have it.
Mm.
We're not ready or whatever. No.
And then times that by 4 or 5 or 10 medicines, that could be going up there every day in the month. That's could get out of hand.
Yeah. But you come here, you call in, say, I want to switch it over from XYZ. What do I need? You need to be able to give Dr. Carter over the phone, or Cecil, any of them, your phone number and your date of birth, and say thank you. We'll take care of the rest.
That's it.
And you can transition the same day?
Mm-hmm. Sure can. As soon as they can get it to us, we'll take care of it. A lot of times they'll just give it to us right over the phone, or sometimes they fax them, but never takes more than a day. So
I'm calling you right now, 1 o'clock, saying I am jacked up. I've been strung out again for the 13th time. I'm not doing it anymore. Here's my date of birth. Here's my name, of course. I'm Tom Taylor, and I'm wheeling and dealing, or was, at XYZ Place. It's 1 o'clock. You can have everything switched over by what?
Yeah, I'd say 1:30 or 2. We'd have it brought here, and it'd be hanging on the shelf.
There you go. You can't beat that, folks. That's customer service. They do it right. Cecil and Hunter and the Queen, Marcia, and Dr. Carter, they make a go here. Right beside Carter County Bank downtown. See you next month.
Sounds great.
So you went out to see Evan play baseball, the Braves.
We did.
Cool.
Got to see a few hits, so that was exciting.
Yeah. How many burgers? Tell yourself.
So I had, probably 4 or 5 burgers. The nachos is always good. And you can't see a baseball game without having a hot dog and Dippin' Dots. So I took a little break on my diet.
Yeah. Hamburgers, nachos, hot dogs, and Dippin' Dots.
Yep.
This is a 9-inning game, so you're wolfing the whole time.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sitting long. I'm usually walking either to the concessions or back from it.
On the move.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's here, folks. The tour continues. Axel Steins Shines. He's with us next to close it out on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Axel Steins
Shines.
He's back, folks. We were off for a couple days, and he's back. You had basketball practice today, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. You had it, or you're going to it? You already had it?
I've already had it.
Already had it. All right. So, matching hats.
Yeah.
Countdown's on. How many days, sir?
25 days, 2 hours, 28 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Counting it down, folks. 3 weeks, Friday night will be kickoff. Hard to believe. 3 weeks this Friday night. Cyclones, who we playing?
At Science Hill.
What's the number meeting?
101.
101 meeting, 101st meeting between the two. Then we go where? Where's the second game?
To Tennessee High, that's tomorrow will make it about a month from now.
You're right. We'll be going to the Stone Castle at Tennessee High. That's the name of the football stadium for those out-of-town folks. It's on the National Historic of, what's it called? National Historic, the National Register of Historic Places. That's what it's called.
Bristol, Tennessee, of course.
The world-famous football stadium looks like a castle. We'll be there. The first home game for the Cyclone Walk will be
Westridge Wolves.
Give me a wolf.
Ow!
What's the date on that one? Do you remember?
September the 5th will be the first Friday in September, of course.
Of course he remembers that. He is Axel Steins. He doesn't forget anything. So if you're out there tuning in for the first time, if you're Joe May or Amanda Taylor or Mike Morrison, Kenny Greer, some of the other folks, you have no clue what the Cyclone Walk is, tell them what you do.
I always get them pepped up. They come out of the locker room while the Cyclone athletic cheerleaders are performing their songs, while the Cyclones get ready to head into the stadium to stretch their legs out, get ready for the game. And I high-five some of the players, and I also high-five Tuffy and Stormy, of course, our mascots. And me and Carrie are recording it live for the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page.
Yep. Now, did you help Carrie last week do the Meet the Cyclones or the 7-on-7 or the Media Day? Were you at any of those? No, you weren't. She did that for us when we were gone, did a great job. So we're getting ready for football. They're practicing. There's a scrimmage tonight. T.A. Duggar is scrimmaging tonight at 6 o'clock at the stadium against Sullivan Central Middle School. So if you want to go to that tonight, if you're just got a hankering to watch some football, it's free. Of course, to the public. Tia Duggar's scrimmage against, as we said, Sullivan Central. To scrimmage Anderson County on Saturday at home. So that'll be another chance to watch Tia Duggar's outstanding middle school football team. So, and then you will get to see Axel Steins on September the 5th. Then you have 3 more. What's the next home game?
The Cougars of Northview Academy homecoming on the 26th of September.
Right. Then we go, there's 2 more.
Yeah, Sullivan East on the 3rd Friday of October.
Right, and then we'll do
Seymour, the Eagles of Seymour on the 24th of October.
There you go. He's got 4 Cyclone Walks this year. Now, next year there'll be 6. We'll flip them, reverse them. But 4 this year. Oh, boy.
4 home, 6 road this year.
Now, do you go to the road games, too, to just watch?
Well, this past season, I would watch you, of course, when you were talking about stuff, when you were doing the play-by-play with your Mike side partner, Richard Van Huss.
Richard Van Huss and Eddie Pless helped me out. I think Deuce Morton's going to help me a little bit some this year, too. We're kind of excited about Deuce. I think he may do a game here and there. So, Deuce, one of the all-time greats of Cyclone football, the leading tackler in school history for the team, is Deuce Morton, so he may be helping out a little bit. So Axel Steins will be there because Axel Steins
shines.
You got it.
Yeah.
So
today is show number 2328, as you see on the screen. Tomorrow will be 2329, and then Wednesday will be 2330.
Oh boy.
Yeah, getting closer to 2400.
We're clicking them off, aren't we, Bub?
Yeah, we keep going up.
Going up. I don't know. I may try and do 3,000. I know I'm going to do 2,500. We'll go to 2,500 for sure. So we may just go 3,000. It's another couple of years to do this thing, and then we'll see what happens. But that'd be pretty cool to hit 3,000 shows, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about doing. So Axel Steins
shines.
All right. So you'll be with me tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, Chick-fil-A and Elizabethans tomorrow. Yeah.
I want you there tomorrow.
Yeah, and Thursday from Pizza Inn.
Now, you like that sketty, don't you?
Yeah.
How many plates of sketty you like to eat? 2 plates of spaghetti.
Yeah, and then of course Food City Friday, and my local Food City, of course, is coming Friday.
Yep, Food City Friday. There you go.
Yeah.
Your mother's watching. Say hello to your mom.
Hi, Mom. Thanks for watching today's show.
There you go.
Yeah. The final Monday of the month, by the way, hard to believe. You know, Friday will be August 1st, and then next Monday we'll start the closing week of my summer road trip.
I know. Next Thursday you go to school. Go back to school.
Yeah.
On August the 7th.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you have all your back to school supplies?
Well, the back to school bash thing is tomorrow night.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
get a backpack and all that tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some pizza?
Yeah.
You like pizza? And you like spaghetti too. Wednesday when we are at Pizza Inn, look out, America, because he can eat some spaghetti. Whoa, he can put it down. Loving spaghetti, don't you? Yeah. Axel Steinshine, some of we're buddies.
Yeah. Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. I love this guy. He's the best. All right, quick break. We'll wrap it up right after this. Let's see who we can play. How about Brummett Sports Shop on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, wrapping it up again, show number 2328, 2329, obviously tomorrow from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton, with Milligan University being the focal point of the show. Tomorrow will be all Buffaloes. And so we'll be talking to coaches and different folks tomorrow from Chick-fil-A. So big thank you today from Betsy Hicks from Northeast Community Credit Union. Also, we had Leslie in from Sycamore Shoals. And, of course, Axel Steins, who shines. And then, of course, we got Dr. Carter in for a couple of times as well. So we appreciate you. We'll be doing it all over again tomorrow. There's your countdown, by the way. 25 days, 2 hours and 19 minutes. The Back to School Bash tomorrow night from 6 to 8. That'll go on from Elizabethton High School tomorrow. And so that'll be a chance for you to come by and get free backpacks, school supplies, free food, free games. They got pizza and water tomorrow at Elizabethton High School for the Back to School Bash. It's open to anybody and everybody tomorrow from 6 to 8. And so you can come by there tomorrow and load up on pizza. And let's see what we got here. Yep, 6 to 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Free school supplies, community organization resource fair. There it is tomorrow night. The Back to School Bash at Elizabethton High School is open to anybody and everybody. And school starts, as we told you, this Friday for Greene County and Greenville City. A week from today, Monday, Johnson County, Johnson City, Washington County, Rogersville City, and Sullivan County and Kingsport all go back, along with Bristol, Tennessee City. Virginia schools all start later on, and so Elizabethton and Carter County schools go back next Thursday a week. So it's here. So the Back to School Bash is perfect timing tomorrow. Come by and get your free school supplies while they last. I think last year they had between 2,000 and 3,000 people come through. It's incredible, the numbers that run through that. And so we would encourage you to do that, and it'll be tomorrow from 6 to 8. Football scrimmage tonight. T.A. Duggar, the middle school, the high-powered middle school, the Junior Cyclones here in Elizabeth, and taking on Sullivan Central at 6 o'clock tonight. It's free for the public. Again, at Citizens Bank Stadium. There'll be a chance you can come by and see the Cyclones of Coach Brock Pittman tonight, free, 6 o'clock. Bring you something to get hydrated. Stop by and get you one of some of these. I'm going to try this here in a minute. Put some ice on it. BioLite, the premium electrolyte supplement. We're going to try it. They're $3 a bottle. If it works, come back and load it up. I don't know why it wouldn't. Dr. Carter wouldn't put it out here if it doesn't work. So I'm sure we'll come by and get more. We'll try this tropical today. We're under a heat index warning, of course, today. And the heat index is supposed to be up around 105, 107 today and tomorrow and Wednesday before it breaks and cools down. So just remember, at least I do, I'm dreading it already. Winter storm warnings, snowstorms, icy roads, prolonged cold snaps. No, I'm okay with what we're going through. It's easier to cool down than it is to heat up, so I'm okay with it. But it is coming, of course, and we told you it's 149 days till Christmas Eve, so colder weather is coming between now and then, but we are under a heat index warning today, and so if you're going to be outside, don't do anything between really 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock, or it's 1:15 right now. Don't wear anything black out. Don't go out there wearing black. It just, that absorbs the heat, obviously, rather than if you wear light colored clothing, it'll reflect it, and the black will absorb it, make you even hotter. And certainly drink a lot of water. And here's the thing, too. We always tell you, make sure your pets have fresh water. You don't want to drink old hot water, and they don't want to either. So keep your fresh water for your pets and your livestock. They're dealing with it, too. And so we'll be wrapping it up and come back and do it all over again tomorrow. Let's give the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross, and today's certainly no different. And let's give it to you. And it says, why do we worship and praise and put our trust in Jehovah God? Here's the reason. Psalms 95 says, for the Lord is the great God, the great King above all gods. In his hand are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. The sea is his, for he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. So come, let us bow down and worship. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, the flock under his care. Wow. Thank you for all your awesomeness as the creator of the universe, that you love us so much that we are the people of your pasture, the flock under your care. You love us that much. It's a good way to end the show. Thanks for being with us here. That would be, again, Psalms, I just lost it, Psalms 95, verses 3 through 7 today. The verse of the day here in the broadcast. Back with you tomorrow. Again, football scrimmage, T.A. Duggar, free scrimmage tonight at the stadium against Sullivan Central. You have 400, 500, 600 people there watching tonight. They follow our football here in town, no question. So T.A. Duggar scrimmage tonight, 6 o'clock at the stadium against Sullivan Central. It's free, open one and all. And, of course, the high school scrimmage, I think, later this week, if I'm not mistaken. And I know T.A. Duggar scrimmage again on Saturday against Anderson County, which will be a good one to go see, too. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Back tomorrow from Chick-fil-A and Elizabeth. Until then, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2,328 today from Lingerfeld Drug Center in downtown Elizabeth. See you back here tomorrow. So long, everybody, from Lingerfeld.